it's time for my Fast 5 young wideouts you can trust. At number 5, Ridley. I know he gave you a couple of stinkers earlier in the season, but he has scored 14-plus fantasy points and a touchdown in 4 of 6 games, and Atlanta's on pace to throw the football over 700 times, so opportunities will be there. At number 4, Gallup. He's averaged more than 17 fantasy points per game. He's third among wide receivers in yards per game, and he leads the Cowboys in routes run and targets per game. We talked about Amari Cooper being banged up with that quad injury, so Gallup could see even more burn coming up. At number 3, Courtland Sutton. He's averaged almost 16 fantasy points per game this season. He also leads the Broncos in targets since week 3. He has a 25% target share this season, and Sutton is also tied for the league lead for the Broncos there in 3 end zone targets this season, so Sutton's getting hot. At number 2, McLaurin, another player that we've continued to talk about. He's averaged almost 19 fantasy points per game. He leads the Redskins with a 19% target share. Also, he's tied for second in the NFL with 5 receiving touchdowns. At number 1, DJ Chark. MJD's going to like this. Okay, he ran into Marshawn Lattimore last week. I get it. He's still averaging nearly 19 fantasy points per game, and Chark is also tied for the 5th most targets of 20-plus air yards this season. And oh, by the way, the Jaguars have the 2nd easiest remaining schedule among wide receivers. That's good news for Chark.